Hey guys, so normally I film a video and I just kind of delete it because I'm talking about something negative in this video. But I don't want to don't expect this channel to always be positive, even though I am a very optimistic person and life is pretty good, or at least life is getting better than what it was. However, you know, let's not forget that I still live in a toxic household and that things come up from time to time. It's not nearly as bad as it used to be, but from time to time, you know, we still clash and there's still things that go on. So, you know, as soon as I got my jobs, I cannot just save up 2 paychecks and just move out. That's not the way that my life works right now. I wish that I could just have saved up 2 paychecks and moved out. I wish I could have done that, but that's not the way my life works. I don't even have a car. I say this all the time. I'm sure you're probably tired of hearing it. Until I get a car, you're probably going to be tired of hearing me constantly talk about this whole car situation. And I apologize for that, but that's just how life is when you're on standby. And what the heck? Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at something and I'm just like, this, I mean, so, yeah, I typically don't talk about the things that I be having to deal with, still being here with my family, still living here with my parents' house. Just know that I definitely do want to move though. But unfortunately, I have to save up for a car and get a car first. A decent car that just won't break down in a month. And I have to start all the way over and save up money again. I need to have a decent car that will last at least a couple of years. And I need to get my license back, and I need to get my credit straight so I can even be approved for an apartment, you know. And I can't live with my baby daddy because he lives with his mom. Hate to put his business out there, but so ultimately, that's what my life is looking like. And because I don't have a car right now, although I'm almost done with my savings, I have been very good with my savings, and I'm almost done. I'm almost completely at my goal. I can afford a car now, actually, but I thought I'd save like $2,000 so I can feel real good. But I have why am I not speaking English right now? I have began searching though, like passively. I have began passively searching, but so just know that, you know, at least that step will be taken care of soon, and I'm super excited to get a car. But the unfortunate thing is I'm like on house arrest right now. My life feels like house arrest. Thankfully, I can keep myself busy by working and making money and, you know, things like that. And even church. I was just saying this. I go to church. you know, just for human interaction. I mean, I go more than just for human interaction, but I'm just saying, like, that's kind of a little bit of a reason why I also go to church, even just to get out the house. Just to get out the house, because I don't have any social interaction like that. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not even gonna ask for help on this. I know what to do. So what ended up happening today in particular is my mom has been like kind of stingy with her car. Sometimes she lets me drive her car. She only lets me drive her car pretty much on the weekends, and even then not every weekend, like maybe 2 weekends out of the month. So I literally get like maybe 2 times out of the month to have access to a car and go places and take care of the things I need to take care of. So lately she has, lately I haven't had the car in a minute, like probably 2 weeks. And I used to would be able to go to the grocery store and get groceries at least. But since I haven't had the car in 2 weeks, the groceries ran out, and I've tried to explain to my mom, like, can I just go to the grocery store? I'm not asking go to the mall. I'm not asking do this. Can I just go to the grocery store and get some food for me and my kids? And she just wants to be stubborn about it. And I know you guys are probably like, there's 2 sides of the story. Well, let me just tell you the whole story then. What makes me look bad then? She wants me to renew my WIC benefits, but it's not for the benefit of me. It's for the benefit of the house. So, like, if it was for the benefit of me, she wouldn't give a care about it. But she cares about the WIC benefits because she wants the eggs and the milk and the bread and things like that. And typically when I get my WIC benefits, my mom and my grandma pretty much get it. The only thing I probably keep for myself is some of the fruits and vegetable budget. Like, we'll get like $25 to get fruits and vegetables, and sometimes I'll just go ahead and just get that myself, and so I can get salad or fruit and stuff for the kids. But 9 times out of 10 I get my WIC stuff, I put it up in the kitchen, and it's never for me or the kids. They eat the eggs, they eat the milk, they eat the cheese, the bread, whatever. I typically don't mind because it is what it is. But so she was mad because my WIC benefits need to be updated, and I was trying to prioritize going to the grocery store over doing that. I was just like, can I go to the grocery store? She was, are you gonna go to WIC? So then she just decided to keep her car and not let me go get groceries. So therefore, I haven't had groceries for 2 weeks. And for 2 weeks so far, I've had to just put my money into buying DoorDash. Like, I've had to just start thinking outside the box. At least I have money. See, when I've made a video a while ago talking about this same exact situation, and the difference was I didn't have any money. I was broke, but I was gonna get paid like 2 days later. Well, now I have money, right? Because I have multiple jobs. I'm able to save for my car, and I also have other money, and I also have money to buy things, So I just make a decent amount of money is all I'm trying to say. So I have the budget, right? I don't know. So what is this? Oh. So basically, I've been ordering DoorDash every day because I don't have any groceries, and that's cool for like 2 weeks straight. But if you know anything about ordering DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that good stuff, that is expensive, and that like literally it adds up so much. I was used to getting my little groceries and having a fixed amount of money, like a budget to stick to and everything, and that went completely out the door, and I've had to just put so much money into getting DoorDash literally every day. And I'm tired of doing that. So today what I ended up doing, well, last night I actually made the order on Amazon Fresh, because that's what my kid's father does, and he lives with his mom. So we're both not in a good situation, but we're working on it. Unfortunately, sometimes that's just what life is, and you just got to pick yourself up, because I refuse to be here longer than this, but you know, we're here and it is what it is, and I'm just gonna move forward. But he just orders groceries. He does have a car though, so I don't know. If I had a car, I would just go to the grocery store. But so I was like, let me just do that. Order groceries from Amazon. If you know anything about that, super expensive. Like the food itself, it seems like it's like marked up. Like the groceries are so expensive on Amazon. And not only that, but like then you have to pay a $10 fee, like a processing fee. Then you have to also pay for the delivery tip. So, you know, making a like $20 order turns into like $35. Literally, I paid $35 for food that costed $20. You know, is what it is. Just have to do what you have to do, pay those extra fees because I'm getting delivery and I have no other choice, pretty much. But so last night what I ended up doing was ordering from Amazon Fresh so it can come in today, and I got a few groceries, and somehow that turned into an issue. Somehow me buying groceries for me and my kids is an issue so we can eat. How and the reason why it was an issue is because I don't know, there were just attitudes. I can't really even put my finger on it. Like it was just attitudes. My mom, like the food came at around 12:30 or whatever. And which was like Adam was like hungry and stuff, and so mom was just like, yeah, but I told her the food is literally coming. The driver was taking a long time. He was taking his precious time, but the food did come. And my baby's eating now. I fixed him a sandwich and things like that. But then my grandma in particular is the thing that really just made me like irritated, because my grandma called me like, well, why didn't you get me nothing? And it's just so funny how it's my responsibility to take care of granny or mom. Like, you take my benefits. When I had food stamps, I had to share it with them. Fine, I'm not even complaining about it. Me having WIC, I have to give them my WIC stuff. I'm not even complaining about it. Whatever. Life goes on. I'm not even tripping about it. But I get groceries with my own money for me and my kids, and it's an issue. It's an issue because I get groceries for me and my kids so they can eat. My kids eat. The amount of food that they eat has increased beyond belief. Now, my youngest son, I think a lot of it is he's just bored. Like he does this thing where he'll eat and then like literally 5 minutes later, he's like, I'm hungry. And I think some of it is that he wants snacks. That's why I need to keep snacks as well, because he doesn't always need a full meal. And also some of it is just boredom. Some of it is really just him wanting to do something. But he constantly says he's hungry, like every couple of minutes. You eat something, then he's hungry again. So it has increased so much how much my kids eat, or how much I have to figure out what they eat. And all of this will be solved once I get a car, especially once I get my own place. Like, I won't have to worry about the mind games, the shystiness, the control, the attitudes. I won't have to deal with none of that. I'll just be able to have my routines, set my budgets, go to the grocery store when I need to, like, just be a normal person. I have to do all this weird stuff, order DoorDash because no one wants to let me drive their car. I'll have to, even though I've never gotten a scratch on anybody's car, never got pulled over in anybody's car, but okay, what, I'm not, it's your car. It's an issue because I order groceries for me and my kids. This is survival. I have to survive. What do you want from me? So because I did not offer my grandma some food, like literally, Amazon fresh chips. He just wants a snack. These chips gonna be gone in a day. The way my kids eat, whatever. Here. There. So we're gonna change this. I'm working a really difficult case right now. That's why I'm just like, normally it's not like, and I actually messed something up and I'm gonna have to tell them to fix it, but for now I'm just trying to do what I can do before asking. But you know, it's an issue because I didn't offer my grandma no food. It's an issue because I bought Wingstop the other day and I didn't offer my mom no food. It's an issue because of that reason. When my mind is typically on making sure the kids eat and then maybe I eat. I'm on a diet anyway, so like I'm not even the priority when it comes to food. My main thought process and priority is my kids. And honestly, I'm a 28-year-old woman trying to figure my life out. I'm trying to figure my life out. Meanwhile, mom has thousands upon thousands of dollars in a bank account. My grandma has thousands upon thousands of dollars in a bank account. They can take care of themselves. They've been taking care of themselves their whole life. For 60 years, for 80 years. Why a 28-year-old woman who's trying to get my life together? Why is it my problem to worry about what you, to offer you something to eat? And even if I'm in the wrong, because I know probably some people would be like, well, they give you a roof to stay, you know, they let you stay here, so that's why you should be helping out and stuff. Listen, I understand that, and I help out. I've been helping out my entire life, or at least I'll just say that I have been helping out my entire adult life. I get it. I get it. I have to contribute. I have to do what is expected of me, but I don't have to go above and beyond. And I feel like that's what my mom, my grandma wants me to do, is just go above and beyond and take care of them, give them money, give them all my benefits, put them first. Like, baby, I'm not gonna feel bad about not doing that. I don't care, even if, like I said, even if I'm in the wrong, I'm not gonna feel bad about not doing that and taking care of my kids and myself. And that's why ultimately I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here. I can't wait to get out of here because I don't have to deal with this. I won't have to deal with this when I leave. It's so simple. It's so easy. Like, even the mind games when it comes to the kitchen, I am not allowed to cook in the kitchen. Only time I was when I was getting my food stamps, and I was cooking food for my grandma. Like I, I did used to cook, and I would make sure my grandma ate and all this and all that. But ever since I started working, you know, first of all, I don't have time to cook in the daytime, like with working. But I would used to try to cook at nighttime. Listen, there's this whole thing with the kitchen, and like long story short, I am not allowed to cook in the kitchen. So I've been surviving off of my fridge and my microwave. I at least have that. Thank God I have this refrigerator and this microwave that my baby daddy bought for me, my kid's father. I'm so glad I at least have that. And I've been surviving off of just whatever I can create using those two things. But also understand that I am buying a cooking pot tomorrow. I'm gonna buy one of those USB cooking pots, and eventually I'm gonna buy an air fryer and at least have something like that to really start actually cooking. And I think that also can take down my grocery bill a little bit if I just cook. I used to cook really good stuff. I used to eat like salmon and rice and broccoli, steamed broccoli and stuff, and I used to do all this good stuff. Like, I can cook, you guys. I absolutely can cook. It's just that the mind games and the control that is going on in this house, I am not allowed to cook in the kitchen. So I typically rely on either getting food, eating out, or just using the microwave. And that's another way that my family operates. My family is always getting food out. I don't even remember what all I attached. I just feel like no matter who you live with, there's gonna be clashing, and that's why I really want to be by myself anyway. I don't want to live with my kid's father. I don't want us to live together. When I get me a place, I'm getting me a place. Me and my boys. I ain't trying to worry about what their dad is doing or anything. Okay, we got that stuff. Huh. I It's just that this is my life. As much as I want to be positive about the good things, and don't get me wrong, there are good things going on. There are. I'm grateful for the changes that are happening in my life, but unfortunately, um, I have to acknowledge the fact that, you know, okay, we got that. Okay. I'm trying to make sure. Okay. Living in this house is survival. And it's, even the way I spend my money, like, I know you guys be like, well, you just spend your money on crap anyway. Well, maybe if you spent your money more effectively, then you would have been out of here and all this stuff. But like, and really nobody really comes for me. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. But I guess I think about myself, or I think about what people could say. And I wanted to mention the way that I spend my money on other things. I always say this. I do make sure that I save first. I always make sure I have savings. So you can't come for me and say that I don't have any savings, because I do. Okay, that is taken care of. But you know, sometimes I do buy things. I have arranged my money now where I allow myself to buy things weekly. Every week I allow myself to buy something for myself. and for the betterment of my life. And the things that I typically buy is something that is improving my life in some kind of way. Especially like this month moving forward or whatever. It's my business anyway, honestly. It's my business anyway, but from my perspective, looking at the things that I buy, it is things that I use, things that I need. Coming from someone who used to not be able to buy anything for myself for like years in the past, just now being able to buy, I think there's a lot of damage control even with just buying things. I needed to buy clothes. I needed to buy clothes. I needed to buy, you know, there's things I needed to buy that are on my list. So like, I don't know if that means anything, and I don't even know why I even mentioned this, but yes, I do spend money on things that may not seem to the average person to be a huge necessity. Like, you should be just trying to save all your money to get an apartment. And also, some of it is also mental health things. Some of it is me buying things also helps my mental health, if I'm being completely honest. You know, me doing this shopping and me buying things does help my mental health while I'm going through what I'm going through. But at least all my money doesn't get spent, and I'm not being completely irresponsible with my money. I don't think I'm being irresponsible with my money at all. Like I said, the things that I'm buying are things that I actively use. Even if you see me buy a perfume, just know that I've been wanting a nice perfume for years, and now that I have one, I'm so happy. I can wait on buying another one, and I use it all the time. That Valentino perfume I bought, I use it all the time when I go out. I use it so well. I only use a few spritz on special occasions. I want it to last. Like, the things I buy, I don't buy crap. Even when you saw me buy that $50 perfume at the mall that I really didn't need, I use that. That's like, oh, that's it. I made a dent in that. It does get used. I can bite my tongue and stay here at my parents' house for as much time as I need to get myself up off the ground, but understand that I'm not hesitating either. I'm not just hovering and hesitating, like saving for a car, went straight into that, it's almost done. Once that's finished, we're going straight into something else. So just know that there is a plan and a system in place. And unfortunately, I just have to play the waiting game until I can say, I'm applying to apartments. I've been approved for an apartment. I have my car. Let me pack up my stuff and move into my apartment. I don't like being in this dingy office. All this stuff is my mom's stuff. The only thing that's mine is this tapestry and these cups right here. All this random crap is my mom's. My mom is a hoarder. My grandma is a hoarder. I'm tired. I'm a minimalist. And I can't wait for you guys to see my vision of what I want my apartment to look like. It's going to be a lot of space. You might even feel like you don't have anything. Like, it's not going to be like that, but all I'm trying to say is I'm going to have space, because space is something that makes me happy. Space, open windows with sunlight, like, you're going to see. I try to think about things like that to make me feel happy and excited about the future instead of being depressed about now. I'm not super depressed about my life right now. I'm actually doing pretty decent, and I try to make the best of my situation, but it's not ideal. It's not. I don't have a car yet. Almost there, but not yet. And I don't have my own place, and I have to deal with the mind games and the bull crap with my family from time to time, and all of this is just frustrating, irritating, but I just have to take it day by day.